Next attack that we're gonna talk about, it's a very famous exploit in most of the Android device. It's a vulnerability called the Stagefright. And Stagefright was found in 2015 in a lot of devices. And we're gonna see how to exploit this vulnerability and to gain access to the device as well. But the objective of this lecture and the other lectures, it's not just to follow the steps or to execute some vulnerability and some exploit. It's more into to know how to search for a weakness and then know how to get advantage and compromise a device using this weakness. So we did some search. We know that there is a vulnerability called Stagefright. And then we're going to use the major framework, which is a Metasploit, to gain access to the devices. So let's see how to do this. I already have my device on. Here you go. And we'll go to, here you go. We'll go to our Kali Linux machine. And we're going to open a terminal and open MSF console. So we'll open the terminal and type MSF console and wait until it starts. Now, I believe by now you start becoming familiar with Metasploit, the free framework, because you know that there is a free one and a paid one. Still now, we don't need to pay anything. You can utilize the free. It's an excellent tool. And we're going to search, once it's start, we're going to search for Stagefright. And I have to say that Stagefright allow you to do different kind of attack, including creating an MP4 file that if the user opens this file, you'll get access to his device. But we will not be using this part because the Stagefright that allow you to create an MP4, it's a very exhausting process. You need to download the file and change inside code and so on. I'm going to show you how to use this exploit in a very easy way. So we already found one. So we're going to type use, and I'm going to put the path for this one. Use exploit Android browser. This is the one. Till the end of it. Copy and paste. Then we're gonna type show option to see what option is needed to execute this exploit. So show option, and as you can see, I just need to change one value, which is the SR host. It should be your local IP from where the victim will be connected, and the UPath, which is the access URI path, what access you're gonna have for this device. So I'm gonna type set SRV host, and we're gonna put our IP, the Kali Linux machine IP 192.168.1.103. I'm gonna keep the port the same way it is, and then I'm gonna type set sorry, set URI path and we put this the root sign, and that's it. And we type exploit. You're gonna start the handler to wait for the connection. And what you need to do, you need to send the victim this IP. Now let's send it through an email and open it and see what will happen. So I'm gonna copy that and let me open the browser. we're gonna see that you don't have to send it the same way it is, right? That you can change that using those websites that change this IP to a shortened URL. So you don't have to worry about, how I'm gonna send him the link, because this will require some social engineering and some website and some tools. So it shouldn't be an issue. Right now, I want you just to focus on the attack. And as I keep saying, later on, you're gonna know how to tune this attack. But now we are proving the concept. So let me open my mail and click on send. And let's see, please check. You can do that by sending an SMS or an email. And later during this course, we're going to take some tools and some application that allow you to spoof the SMS. And I'm going to write my email here, the testing email that I'm trying. Important. And send. Now, getting back to our mobile, before opening this file or this link, we're gonna check here the status of the session. Nothing, it's working. So let me oh, sorry, let me go to here and let's open my email and refresh, and we're going to open the email here and assume that I did click on the link. So let's see what will happen on our hacker machine. As you can see, he opened a meterpreter session to the, actually more than one meterpreter session, to the victim machine. And if we type on session -I believe it's sessions. Here you go, you have two sessions. You can log on to any one of those and you have full access on the device. This is how easy it is. The effort will be how to convince someone to click on the link. And this is actually, it's quite easy, because the tools that exist right now will allow you to fake an email or fake an SMS or fake a mobile call. So it's quite easy to do that. So most of the Android devices are affected with this vulnerability. Next lecture, we're going to take some different framework and we're going to see how to compromise it using these tools. Later on during this course, I'm going to show you some, or how to tune this those attack and how to use them remotely, how to compromise systems that does not exist on the same network. And the attack will still the same, except we need to change some network settings, especially inside the router. So we're going to see that later on.